What's up, you guys? This is Rel2G. This is week 12 of the NFL 2011 season. Starting off at the top, we got three Thanksgiving Day games. First, it's the Green Bay Packers, who are undefeated, against the Detroit Lions. The Lions has not won a Thanksgiving Day game against the Packers in 8 years, but even though the Lions of the past is nothing like the Lions right now, it's going to be a good game to start Thanksgiving. So I think that the Packers will win in Detroit over the Lions. We have the second game, which is the Miami Dolphins against the Dallas Cowboys. This is going to be another tight game because Miami won the last meet between these two teams in the snow. And I think with the Dolphins having a momentum with a 3-0 record, as well as the Cowboys, who won three straight themselves, I'm going to say that the Dolphins will win this one on the road at Dallas over the Cowboys. And we got the Thursday night game after your meals are done, your stomachs are full. Get into some football before you go shopping for Friday. San Francisco 49ers at the Baltimore Ravens. The 49ers are clearly the front runners in this game. Jim Harbaugh and his 49ers against John Harbaugh and his Ravens. Ray Lewis is a game time decision. He may play, then again, he may not. But I'm going to say that the 49ers will win their 10th straight game and beat out the Ravens in Baltimore. Right. Early Sunday games, we have the Arizona Cardinals at the St. Louis Rams. Cardinals won in overtime 2 weeks ago by this same team. I think the Rams will come back and get their revenge. I had the Rams over the Cardinals. Minnesota Vikings at the Atlanta Falcons. Minnesota just a devastating team, even with Christian Ponder as their quarter. Matt Ryan will be having a field day in their offensive lines. Atlanta will beat Minnesota. Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Tennessee Titans. Both teams losing out last week, but I'm not going to write off the Bucs just yet. They still have a little more left inside them. Tennessee will lose to the Bucs. The Houston Texans at the Jacksonville Jaguars. Houston coming off a bye. Jacksonville coming off a tight loss to the Cleveland Browns. I'm going to say that the Texans, fresh off the bye, to beat the Jaguars. The Buffalo Bills at the New York Jets. Buffalo losing to the Jets just 2 weeks ago. The Jets losing to the Broncos just last Thursday. I think Mark Sanchez and them will rebound from that loss to Tim Tebow. Buffalo having a tough time right now. Injury-prone team. I'm going to go with the Jets to beat the Bills. The Cleveland Browns at the Cincinnati Bengals. The Battle of the Ohio's. Cleveland winning their game last week. Cincinnati tight loss in Baltimore. Andy Dalton should rebound, even though Colt McCoy is going to have a good game. But I got the Bengals over the Browns. Carolina Panthers at the Indianapolis Colts. Colts still winless. They're going to continue to be winless. And Andrew Luck is riding with the Colts right now. Carolina big over the Colts. Late games on Sunday, we got the Washington Redskins at the Cincinnati Seahawks. Seattle Seahawks. Whoops. Washington, a tough loss to the Cowboys in overtime last week. Seattle, no problem with the Rams, but it's going to be an interesting game. The Redskins will end their losing streak, and I have them beating the Seahawks. The Chicago Bears at the Oakland Raiders. Jay Cutler out with a broken thumb. Done for the season. Carson Palmer and company beat out the Vikings in Minnesota last week. I think they'll pick up where they left off, and I have the Raiders to beat the Bears. The New England Patriots at the Philadelphia Eagles. This is going to be a tough game to pick because the Patriots is inside the Eagles' heads. I don't know if they're playing games with them. They said the Eagles are going to be the best team that they played so far from a team that has a 4-6 record. We'll just have to wait and see. Patriots, great on offense, stink on defense. If the Eagles can stop that defense, I have the Eagles upsetting the Patriots. Then we have the Denver Broncos at the San Diego Chargers. Broncos are coming from behind win last week over the Jets. Tim Tebow, when he drives again, San Diego struggling right now, lost big to the Bears last week, and meanwhile, Phillip Rivers is starting to lose his momentum. Even at home, I'm going to go with Tim Tebow and the Denver Broncos to beat it out on the road. Sunday Night Football is the Pittsburgh Steelers at the Kansas City Chiefs. Chiefs losers of 4 games now. Pittsburgh coming off their bye. They should be fresh and ready. I have Pittsburgh all over Kansas City. And on Monday Night Football, it's the New York Giants at the New Orleans Saints. Saints coming off their bye. The Giants losing a thriller against the Eagles last Sunday. This is going to be an interesting game to end the week. I'm going to go with the Saints coming off their bye to beat the G-Man in New Orleans. All right, you guys. I had a pretty decent record last week. I went 9-5, even though I went with my Eagles to lose to the Giants, but I've got them this week, so I want to have a good week just as well like last week. All right, those are my picks. What are yours? Tell me what you think. I will see y'all back here this time next Wednesday for your Thursdays and the rest of your Week 13 picks. But enjoy the games. Enjoy your holiday. You and your family. To mine, I'm Rel2G. Thanks for watching. And I'll see y'all next week. Till then, peace.